Kalm, the guy on the bike, and we are down here at number 4 West Great Jones Street. We're going to go up to the Eric Firestone Gallery. Take a look at a show by Wendy White titled Santa Cruz. Oh man, that is a long stairway. And we're late. We'll see if we can get some quick views in here before they close. Wendy White is one of the youngish painters in New York. Abstract painters. It's been getting some attention recently. It's got a real loud crowd here. It's turned out. Oh, there's the artist. Well, I started seeing Wendy's work, probably about 10 years ago at Leo Koenig, and we've actually been grouped together. I think it was the Surviving Sandy show that was curated by Fong Bui back in 2013, and we were grouped together in what was called the textual ghetto. Well, let me get to work here. We do what we do. It's titled Burton Kelly Clark 2016 acrylic in 2 canvases, ball chain PVC crushed can stickers. Well, one of the things that people like about Wendy, and what I think probably shows her kind of inventiveness and innovation, is some of the things that she adds on to her paintings. So we've got the ball chains and little things added on. I've never seen her works that look like this before. This is titled Pleasure, Desire, but Not Long in 2016. Debond rainbow webbing, plastic buckles, and this is an edition of 2. We got this as a laminate, and again there's some kind of textual thing. I guess it says pleasure. This is rain clouds. Again, we've got the added elements of this rope. It's a knotted rope, and it's colored. Looks like Wendy's using some spray paint, and logos. Another dye bond piece, pixel heart. It's kind of minimal. Oh, there's Eric Parker. It's titled Rain Clouds Orange. This rope edition on here kind of makes me think back to a hippie artist from the 1960s and 70s named Alan Shield. And, this is actually interesting because there are a lot of people that were dealing with these kinds of elements in painting back in the 60s and 70s, and there was a great show about 10 years ago called High Times, Hard Times up at the National Academy that had a lot of work like this. I bet this This is another rain clouds piece. This is rain clouds gray. Oh, that's nice. We've even got this running off the edge. This is 60 by 60. And a lot of spray paint on this. Actually, this is interesting. So we've got the little internet symbols laid up against these major pieces. Now, this is another element that Wendy's been working with. Besides the text, are other planar forms. Sometimes they're canvases. It says it's acrylic on canvas and jet on UV vinyl. So we've got this form sort of parentheses mark on the canvas. This is 102 by 92 inches. The rainbow fades on here. And you can see a little bit of text coming through. This one is titled Nothing Noon 2016 Acrylic on Canvas with Inkjet. No Pressure 2016. It's also dye bond, chain rope, rainbow webbing. Well, this is an interesting neighborhood. This is on the eastern edge of Soho, and just down the street, down Great Jones Street, about a block and a half, is the building where Jean-Michel Basquiat had his studio, where he passed away. Style of Pleasure 2016. You know, I kind of wonder about a lot of people using spray paint, but in some of these, Wendy's actually got enough spray paint on there that she started to get kind of a nice velvety surface, and a different way of approaching spray paint. Well, we'll finish on this note. This piece is the title piece of the show, and it's titled Santa Cruz. Acrylic on canvas, rope, plexiglass, hardware. 84 by 120 inches, so that's 7 by 10 feet. You know, I thought these were actually resting on the floor, but I see that Wendy's actually hung them about 2 inches above the floor. And, well, this rope edition, I'm also sort of thinking about some works from the mid-70s by a great artist, Howard Dina Pindell. She did a whole series of cut-up canvases that were wrapped up and tied together and painted I see the title Santa Cruz with this kind of netting in there, I wonder if we're talking about fishing nets, something like that. Well, we finally caught up with the artist Wendy White, and I like the shorts. What is Santa Cruz? Tell us about the title of the show. What does that mean?
Well, it's a city, Santa Cruz.
Are you a California girl?
No, I'm a Connecticut girl.
Okay.
I grew up in dark, overcast Connecticut, and I had a California dream in Santa Cruz.
Don't we all?
The skate company, you know.
Sure.
I don't know. This show is all about like teen aspirations and adult letdowns.
Okay.
So it's about like the things you thought you wanted and that meeting or not meeting your expectations as an adult.
Let's talk a little bit about some of the technique. Now, is that I heard you say that this was with an airbrush, not spray can, or is it regular spray?
It's all airbrush.
It's all airbrush.
Yeah.
But it looks like spray paint, spray can, spray paint. Is that? I mean, you're trying to go for the street kind of feel of graffiti or something like that, or?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, I'm influenced by street because I'm interested in New York City and street level, and the idea of like the derelict gesture or the unintentional gesture. But these are made with an airbrush, so it's kind of mixing that with an illustrator's tool.
I also like the fact that you're really layering a lot of coats of paint on there, and it does kind of change the feel of the paint, and you kind of have achieved a very velvety surface. How about the text? Is the text important for you? Because some of it's kind of covered over, but you kind of maintain that.
Yeah, no, the text is like, it's architecture. It's a way of creating a composition without an image, but by way of it's like semi-abstract, semi-representational, but it also says something. So there's this whole idea of like legibility versus illegibility. And I'm really interested in where those two kind of meet or fall apart.
Right, and that goes back to the street as well. You know,
totally.
Kind of the graffiti that gets wiped away or comes through underneath something else.
Yes. Yeah, totally.
Okay, so you've got California Dreams. I got one final question for you.
Yeah.
Can you sing a Beach Boys hit? Anything? I wish they all could be California. I wish they all.
I fucked
Okay.
It's not my genre.
All right. Well, thanks, Wendy.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And like I say, I love the shorts.
Thank you.
James Kalm, coming to you from the Firestone Gallery here at 4 Great Jones Street on the eastern edge of Soho. And we've been looking at a show by Wendy White called Santa Cruz. Thank you, Kate.